25 सेकेंड्स रहते हैं मार्केट ओपन होने के अंदर। तो कल जो लोग जो लोग यहाँ से बाय कर रहे थे, मैंने जाने से पहले बताया था कि यार if it starts to move down, so the people who are trying to buy this will get crushed. So this was the reason a lot of bulls got trapped around this point. So you can use that fair value gap to this point, closed above this that fair value gap. तो हमें क्या चाहिए होगा कि यार हम लोग इसके प्राइस के ऊपर गए और we closed above this price. Now I need next 15 minutes to close above the previous week's high, ताकि मैं I can just be more comfortable taking a long. इसको हम लोग ड्रैग करेंगे 11 o'clock तक till the bar 18. We retested the previous week's high, or on the regular trading session. This is the first time we are visiting this point. So the people who have gotten stuck here, will try to get out break even, or the people who bought below this low and bought some more here, they're getting out break even. So the price can easily fall back down. But this is what a breakout pullback sell looks like. जहाँ से we are getting some violent reaction from the previous week's high. The price is getting rejected. Odds are that we are going to close this gap. फर्स्ट 3 मिनट रहते हैं फर्स्ट 5 मिनट्स कैंडल क्लोज होने में. You can easily fall back down to the new week opening gap. So अगर हमें if we get a closing below this 915 low, that would be very good for the bears. And assuming that this whole is a range from the high to the low is a range. We are at the selling zone of the range. So the first bar is big enough for a second leg down. We probably get the second leg down below the moving average, but we need to give me it needs to first give me some strong closing. Then I can expect the price to move to 555.33. 555.33. 54.96, 96. First bar is strong enough for a second leg down. So we are retesting this point. You see this level 22, 8, 36. So if the bulls wants to buy, they will try to buy it here. And for bears need to close below this low to move, get a second leg. 10 minutes left till the first 15 minutes will close. 780. So on the regular trading hours, we have this first candle, and on the electronic session or the Globex session, we are retesting that point. See this, making an expanding triangle within the larger expanding triangle. So the market can easily fall back to this point below the lows of uh, below the overnight lows. So we have 4 minutes till the next 5 minutes candle is going to close. This is not a good follow through. I need a good follow through for a third leg down. Bulls are still in control because we are above 837. पहले ही कैंडल तो क्लोज हो गई बट इसके साथ मुझे अच्छा फॉलो थ्रू चाहिए. We have still 8 minutes till the first 15 minutes will close. So a good follow through would be really nice for the players. Otherwise, the Bulls are still in control. हम लोग अभी बेयर फ्लैग बना रहे हैं छोटे 1 मिनट के टाइम फ्रेम के ऊपर in making this bear flag, and chances are that we are gonna get the second leg down. मैं सिर्फ तभी ट्रेड इंटर करूंगा जब ये फर्स्ट 15 मिनट्स क्लोज हो जाएंगे. सेकेंड लेग हमें यहाँ तक ले जाएगी. अगर इसकी सेकेंड लेग हमें मिल जाती है द फर्स्ट 2 5 minutes कैंडल. But overall, the follow through which I was expecting is not what we are getting right now. We've closed the gap. We have retested the previous week's high. Let's see how this candle flows. ये बहुत बुरा फॉलो थ्रू है. मुझे ये वाला फॉलो थ्रू नहीं चाहिए. I wanted another candle down, probably 50% of this range or something like that. वो अच्छा रहता. But still, considering that we got our first candle, which was very big enough, we are in a trading range. So in trading ranges, the gaps are usually closed. So I can expect this gap to close or take this low, which is inside this overall range. 3 मिनट रहते हैं पहली कैंडल क्लोज होने में. 15 मिनट्स अगर ये क्लोजिंग हमें इस बार के नीचे दे दे या इस बार के नीचे दे दे, both are good enough. उससे ये होगा कि we would be getting a close below the moving average on the Globex, and दूसरा होगा कि we are getting a close below a low, minor low but still a low. See, and the probability of the 1 hour closing below this low or this low would increase substantially. So जब तक ये बहुत कॉमन चीज होती है कि if in a market you can clearly see a defined range within one candle or two or three candles. So price क्या करती है? It takes the low and the high of that whole range. बेशक कितना भी टाइम लगे. So we are struggling to close below 845. मैं इस पॉइंट को मार्क कर देता हूँ and see how the price is reacting to it on a smaller time frame. If we go down to 5 minutes, 5 minutes is struggling to close above that point. So if it continues to do something like this, the odds of the market stay converting into always in short increases. The first 15 minutes about to close in 2 minutes. ये हमारी first 15 minutes की range. This is our range. 15 minute ranges are this, and this is the 50% of that range. और इस पूरी range के कितने कितने points की range है? This whole range is 66 points. So if I were to take a trade, I would be expecting 33 points as a target and risking 33 points. So on a 1 minute, we have a gap on 1 minute, which is an obvious gap, but the gap is basically equivalent to the 50% of that opening range gap. We are below the moving average on a 1 minute. We are trying to go below the same moving average, 20-period moving average on a 5 minutes. Let's come back to the 15 minutes. 14 seconds left till the first 15 minutes will close. If he starts to move down, these are the targets I'm expecting at minimum. So the targets are how far? Yeah, 50, 60 points. But I'll be getting out at 33. Third bar of the day. We are getting out of that range. We're trying to go below that range. All I need is a 1 minute closing below that range. That would be really nice. 1 minute close. 1 minute का close मिल जाए. That was a strong closing. Nice. Oh, oh, short. I'll be entered on the pullback. Failing to go below the moving average. Let's see how this bar close. The 5 minutes on the regular trading hours on the Qs. Let's see if this box holds price or not. Since I'm short, I do not want the price to hold this box. So let's see. I'll be getting out at 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So At 34, I'll be getting out. We probably have gotten around. Okay, so I've exited at 31 now. So basically, my 1 to 1 distributed ratio is done. The price will still gravitate towards this point, and we still have our targets left. Let's see. This is the first bar we have gotten below the moving average. और ये hour की closing होने में how much time do we have till the hour is closed? We have 8 minutes left till the hour is going to close. You see how the this box is holding price. This can be a low one short. This can be a low one short if you stay here for some time and not close the whole gap. That would change the whole basically strength of the market. If I were to clone this, we got the 50% of the initial range. That's nice. We're still gonna touch this point. After that, 755 would be the next target. 755. That's the first target. This would be the second target. This is the low one short on the 1 minute pullback and a follow through. This is the point or a magnet. So we have gotten the two standard deviation of this. The first 5 minutes, it's nice. We've gotten the single standard deviation of the first 5 minutes. Let's see if this holds price or not. But overall, this is the target on the electronic trading hours, and this is equivalent to this point. Have we taken out the yeah? We have taken out the overnight lows. The price is retesting. We're gonna retest somewhere up here, then come back to this point. So overall, what are we doing? We are making an expanding triangle. We've gotten two bear bars, strong bear bars below the moving average. We have a tail on this bar, a tail on fourth and fifth bar. This is the first 30 minutes. Will close in about 5 minutes. See how this price, you cannot see anything here, right? But this price was held on the 5 minutes. None of the two bars which were trying to go above this got a closing above. It closed below, closing below. So the bulls do not have not made money till now. Bulls did never got a single chance made money. Okay, so the bulls who bought the low of this bar are will try to buy somewhere around here. So their average entry price would be the 50% of this bar, 808, approximately 80. And precisely 816, 816 or 850. Okay, you want to see something good? Check out how the price is reacting to this target on the lower time frames. This is our next target. And finally, this target और उसके बाद हमारा नेक्स्ट टारगेट आता है प्रीवियस पे लो का. हेलो, आवाज आ रही है यार. बीजू पवाना. रुको यार, मैं बताता हूँ, रुको. बिटकॉइन. बिटकॉइन को डेली के चार्ट के ऊपर देखो. तो हमारे मेन क्राइटेरिया क्या था कि जब तक हम लोग 11 1,12,000 से ऊपर डेली टाइम फ्रेम के ऊपर हमें क्लोजिंग नहीं मिलेगी, तब तक वी आर विद इन दिस रेंज. और हम लोग अज्यूम करेंगे कि ये रेंजिंग कंडीशन के अंदर एंड कैन इजीली फॉल बैक डाउन. तो ये पहला क्राइटेरिया था. दूसरा क्राइटेरिया था कि अगर हम लोगों को समझ आ रहा है कि बाय करने वाला है और इसको हम लोग यहाँ से बाय करेंगे या कहाँ से बाय करना हो, हमें लगे यार ये अभी रेंज टूटने लगी है, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ये हमारा बाइंग जोन रहेगा, ये वाला. और ये बाइंग जोन था. वी आर स्टिल विद इन दिस रेंज. इट कैन इजीली डिसअपॉइंट यू, इजीली. ये देखो 3 दिन रहते हैं. वी हैव 3 डेज. जब हमारा ये वाला वीकली कैंडल क्लोज होगा, लेट्स होप कि this weekly candle closed above 12,000, 12,000, right? Then we can expect a strong trend. Okay, ये देखो, ये हमारा, we got our target, next target, next target, and the low of expanding triangle. Biju Bhavana. तुम्हारा अभी मेरी बात बिल्कुल रहेगी। ये तो हो गया। चलो, ओके गाइस, my job